Even if you're not a car enthusiast, you know that this is a Porsche 911. The Porsche 911 is an icon and has seen many innovations and evolutionary changes, resulting in the 911 being a world-class sports car throughout its long history. Because of this, classic air-cooled 911s have shot up in value. They offer an experience that no other vehicle can, and it's one that I wanted to experience for myself. So, let's hop in this backdated G-body and see what all the fuss is about. This Porsche started out in life as just a 1987 G-body 911, which already is a fantastic start. But now it has a lot of little upgrades on it to make it an RS tribute car. So it's got the ducktail wing and all the graphics that you'd like. Then on the inside it has a sort of budget singer thing going on. It's got this awesome Houndstooth interior, Momo Prototipo steering wheel, the really nice pedals and floor. It's an excellent car, and it has this sort of really nice, tasteful, but at the same time custom feel to it. It's a one-of-a-kind car. So an air-cooled 911 is one of those things that every car guy should drive. And you only have to get in one for a solid 30 seconds to realize why. That engine, man. It has so much personality. There's not a huge amount of torque, like really down low, so you have to rev it out just a little bit, but at the same time, there is torque there, and there is ample power. And it's like the perfect amount of power for the street. You can wring this thing out, and it's really not ridiculously fast. It feels good, it feels like a sports car, but you don't look down and see a number that will get you in jail. Of course, the other thing about that fantastic flat six back there, paired with this G50, which we'll get to in a second, is, well, the sound. Take a listen. Then there's that shifter. This one has an upgraded shifter, but even the G50 gearbox as a whole is just known for being a fantastic transmission. And you know what? After only shifting it 3 times, you would come to that conclusion. It's awesome. It's got a nice notch to it. Everything's really firm. Oh, man. What a car. If you blindfolded someone and put them in this car, I don't think they would guess it's from 1987. It has some old school feel to it, but I'm actually really impressed at how similar it feels to the 997 GT3 I drove actually about the same time last year. They feel so related, and they're so many years apart. The engines, they sound similar. It may not be nearly as fast as the GT3, but the power sort of feels similar in its delivery. The shifter feels the same. They make a lot of the same noises. And that's obviously quite an endorsement. If any car feels like a 997 GT3, it's an awesome car. All the controls in this are very heavy, and you have to be very deliberate about everything you do. But that's actually a compliment more than anything else. It's a joy to use a little bit of muscle to slide it into gear, and to use a little bit of muscle to turn into a tight hairpin. That's what driving's about. That's what driving an old school car is about. Yeah, so when you come out of a corner in a 911, you really feel that rear engine weight, and really to your advantage, in fact. The weight of that engine just pushes down on the rear wheels and gives you all the traction and speed that you need to get out of the corner as fast as possible. And of course, an air-cooled Porsche is always a good place to park your money. It will never be worth less. In fact, might only be worth more. Driving this 911 was one of the more special driving experiences that I've had. The sonorous flat six, the mechanical G50, and the raw nature of the controls lived up to everything I've heard about these old air-cooled Porsches. I really understand why people pay all the money for these on Bring a Trailer. If you are passionate about cars and driving, do whatever you have to do. Beg, borrow, or steal. Find a way to drive one of these cars for yourself. You will not be disappointed. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.